Welcome to MarriagePix Relationships, helping you understand and enliven your marriage through the various perspectives and experiences of others who found a way to prioritize what's really important in life. From new love to those that have weathered the storms, let's get ready to take your relationships to the next level with your host, ST.
Hey Life Fixers, hope you're having an awesome day. Did you love that episode with Andrea, Rich, and Orit? Oh my God, I found it so cool. Guys, if you didn't listen to it, or maybe you just listened to it and you didn't watch it, you'll want to go to YouTube, MarriagePix Relationships, and go and see that episode. It was such a good one, so much that you can't even say in words because it was a lot of action and movement that you have to actually see it happen. But I was amazed to see what would come out of it. I did not think that much from a little bit of a hand movement will be able to come out of the relationship. Which brings me to our first marriage picks. For those of you who find it really hard talking, not sure what to do, how they could go and make their relationship better, or just improve the relationship, I want you to know there are other tools out there. So many of them that people don't talk about, that are not so well known. And I think in a couple of years, it will be like the standard, like talk therapy obviously will always be a thing, but there'll be so much more of these other type of things. So either like Orit does this dance therapy, or like I do with the non-dominant hand journaling and expressive arts. There's music, there's nature, there's adventure therapy. Who remembers that episode? So many other things you could really, really go and do to improve your relationship. So don't feel like your relationship doesn't have hope. Instead, go and try to find the method that works best for you. And even if people tell you you're crazy, why are you doing that? They don't have to know. You go and do what is best for you so you could go and make your relationship extraordinary. Now, our second marriage pick that I'm going to pick today is that our relationship, the way we act with people, comes out in so many ways. The way we act with people comes out in so many ways we don't even realize. That is part of the reason why I love people watching. Now, I know it's really mean. My number one thing when I do this is to make sure there's no judgment there and always say, I don't know, I really have to go and find out, but just for myself to go and learn about people. How close are they standing together? What sort of things are they doing? Now, there's nothing wrong if you need space and you're the type of person that likes to walk space and you don't want to hold hands. That is totally fine. I'm not going to go and tell you that, but it says something about your relationship. It says something about yourself, right? The way they were moving their hands closer, further, faster, slower. There's so many things that you can go and do to learn about your relationship. Now, I'm not telling you to go and criticize people down the street and watch the way they're walking together with their partner. Instead, what I'm telling you is to go and see if you could notice different things that are happening in your relationship that scream something about your relationship. Like every time your partner walks in the room, do you feel like subconsciously, without even realizing, you move away from him? Or maybe you move closer to him because you want him to come and you signal to him without even realizing something, or you put your arm in a certain way. Look out for it. Look out for yourself and look for your partner and see what it's telling you about your relationship. You'll be blown away. Now, obviously, you don't want to just make assumptions. Oh, he moved his arm, so now he doesn't want me in it. No, it's just a piece of conversation to open the conversation. It's just a piece of knowledge to use for conversation. You can now go and talk about it, and you go and figure out, why is that? No judgment here. We're just trying to go and figure it out. This is something that you like. This is something that I like. Let's go and do this. Tells me something. Oh, maybe you're a little bit nervous. Maybe I need to slow down. You're doing this from a place because you want to make your relationship better, not because you want to go and attack your partner, because you want to learn more about yourself and your partner. And this is ways that you could notice it without just the regular talking. Try it and then let me know what you learned from your partner by looking out for these things. You could literally train your brain to think of them. In the beginning, you'll feel like you're hyper focused on it, but afterwards it will just become natural and you'll be like, hey, he didn't like that. Something went on. Don't take it personally and don't go and attack him, but you're going to go and try to figure out why it's okay. Now for the third marriage pick, I am going to tell you to do the exercise that Orit says. I know it sounds crazy, and I know it's not the regular marriage pick that I said, and I know it means that you have to go back to the other episode, and that is not the point of the marriage picks episodes, but there's no other way for you to really able to go and get that if you don't go and try it for yourself. So in case you don't have time to go and listen to that episode, I am going to just retell you quickly what you should do, but take it at your own pace, at your own time, when you're both relaxed, when you're both doing things. So you want to have is both partners are facing each other, looking at each other, and have their hands facing each other. And then they're going to move, one of the partners are going to go at a time and is going to move their hands. And the other one is going to go and mirror their hands at the same time. You can move their hands however they want, and then they go and change. And then you are going to either talk about it, see how that felt, or you could swap right away and then talk about it afterwards. So you both want a chance to be the one that's moving the hand and the one that's being the mirror to try to figure out. Now, you'll want to notice all these little tiny things that we're talking about, like how close are your hands? Are you able to keep up? Are you moving them away? Are your hands shaking? Are your hands going in opposite directions? Are your hands in perfect sync? What happens when you go slower? What happens when you go faster? What happens when there's tension? These things. And it will be really cool. We'll give you really big insights to what goes on in your relationship. It might be things that you know already, but you don't usually talk about on a daily basis. So this will be a great opportunity for you to go and talk about it. So mark it on your calendar, set a time with your spouse to go and do this exercise. And then let me know how it went. For now, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next episode.
That's all for this episode of MarriagePix Relationships, and we have a huge favor to ask of you that will not only support this show, but also give others what they need to take their marriage to the next level. We're striving to have 1 million downloads per episode by December 31st, 2025, so please share it with your family and friends so they can turn their relationship into an extraordinary one.